The morning light in our apartment was always soft, like honey melting on everything it touched. It poured into the windows just right, turning the ordinary into something delicate, dreamy. She'd sit by the window, legs folded, hair twisted into one of those lazy, careless buns she somehow made look perfect, scrolling on her phone, smiling faintly at things she never shared. Meanwhile, I'd be in the kitchen making her coffee. 1 sugar, no cream, just how she liked it. That was us. Comfortable, familiar, predictable in the way people find rhythm in each other. I paid for most things, not because she expected it, but because I wanted to. She always thanked me, always with that soft voice that made simple words feel like they meant more. I liked the way she said my name, like it mattered. Looking back, maybe it never did. It happened on a Tuesday. We were on the couch, our feet touching, but not really. That kind of closeness that pretends to be intimate, but isn't. The TV was on, playing something neither of us was watching. The silence stretched between us until she finally cut through it, voice even, eyes still fixed on the screen. I like you, but I'm not in love with you. My mouth was dry, not from shock. I'd known, maybe not in words, but in the shifts. The way she stopped reaching for my hand in public. How I love you turned into a half smile instead of reply. How she touched me less, drifted more. I nodded, thanks for the clarification. She blinked, caught off guard. I stood, walked into the kitchen, and poured myself a drink. The next morning was different. No soft good morning, beautiful. No coffee waiting on her side of the bed. No text during her commute. No flowers showing up at her desk. No playlist crafted for her mood swings. I stopped being her boyfriend and started being her roommate. Sure, I still liked her. The same way you like the barista who remembers your order or the cashier who uses paper bags because you prefer them. Pleasant, polite, forgettable. She noticed a change by day 3. The panic set in by day 5. You okay? She asked one night, not looking up from her phone, pretending to scroll through Instagram. Yeah, I said without glancing away from my laptop. Just tired. She hovered in the doorway like she had something else to say, but didn't. No kiss. No sleep well. Just silence. By the second week, she was the one trying. Starting conversations, reaching for my hand, complimenting my shirts like it was day 1 again. I gave her what she'd been giving me for months. Politeness, a nod, a short reply. The silence between us sharpened. I could see it in her eyes. The realization, like she was watching me slowly disappear and couldn't figure out how to stop it. But I knew exactly when the fade began. It was the night I overheard her on the phone. I mean, he's sweet, just not exciting. Not like Nate. I froze in the hallway, blood thudding in my ears. Nate, the co-worker she swore was just funny. The one she texted back faster than anyone. The one whose name made her light up brighter than anything I ever did. I didn't confront her. Didn't make a scene. I went back to the living room, sat down, picked up my book, and kept reading like nothing shattered. But from then on, I paid attention. Watched her more carefully. Noticed the new passwords. The secret of smiles. So I checked the shared iCloud she forgot to unlink. And I saw it all. The messages. The selfies. The hotel receipt. Her in my hoodie, standing in someone else's apartment. I saw enough to question everything. The laughs, the quiet nights, the whispered I misuse. But I didn't scream. Didn't break things. I just started preparing. I gave her less. Smiled less. Reached less. I was still dependable, still there, but dulled, muted. She started trying harder, dressing up more, cooking dinner from scratch, asking if I want to go on walks. Little gestures she hadn't made in months. Are we okay? She finally asked one night, her voice hesitant. We're fine, I said, smiling. And I meant it. We were, because I was already gone. 3 weeks later, I invited some mutual friends over. People who still thought we were cute. Dinner, wine, laughter filled the apartment. And then I connected my laptop to the TV. Hey, I said casually, thought this playlist might set the mood. I hit play. It wasn't music. It was a screen recording her messages with Nate, the saved photos, the heart emojis, the receipts, a picture of her in my hoodie, in his mirror, every lie, every betrayal, projected in 4K. The room fell into dead silence. She froze. One of our friends gasped. Someone whispered, "What the fuck?" She looked at me, wide-eyed, breath short, like the floor just gave out beneath her. "Why would you?" I tilted my head, calm. "Thanks for the clarification." Then I stood, grabbed my coat, and walked out. Left her there, surrounded by the wreckage. I stayed with a friend for a week. When I came back, it was with a moving truck. She was still there, in the same apartment that no longer felt like ours. Eyes hollow, voice barely a whisper. I made a mistake. I didn't reply. Just packed. She cried when I took the coffee mugs. I left her the couch, left her the silence she fed me for months. Now I wake up to peace. No blurred lines. No second-guessing if someone's texting under the covers while sleeping next to me. I drink my coffee hot, not reheated. I say good morning only when I mean it. And when people ask if I miss her, I smile. Because sometimes the best kind of revenge is giving someone exactly what they said they wanted. Ever had someone treat you like an option? Until you stop playing the game?